Diamondvale. Shattered Memories. By Eric Hua. Chapter 2. The Unknown. Beyond the undercity of Nadir was the dangerous lands known as the Polluted Wilds, where some have traveled and few have returned. It was so dangerous that Nadir assigned a guard at the exit of the city to ensure no one left the premises during the night. Two mischievous girls snuck past the guard post and roamed the Polluted Wilds on their own. Amrita was excited for the dangerous adventures, but Cece was reconsidering their decision. However, Amrita's enthusiasm disappeared when they heard a creepy wail. Both girls turned their attention to where they heard the sound, and they were not prepared for what they had witnessed. Students gathered around the archives that had been closed off for investigation after an intruder trespassed onto school grounds. Arriving late onto the scene was Arnov, who was at the very back of the crowd. He attempted to make his way to the front, but a friendly face called out his name. It was a student named Ajay, who was a Sapphire rank, which was one level lower than Arnov. Both of them had many questions with regards to the investigation. A female student interrupted their conversation, wondering how they could be so clueless. Ajay told Netanya that he didn't want to hear that from her since she was in the lowest rank in the school, Ruby rank. Netanya's alibi was that her allergies were hindering her progress, and if it weren't for her condition, she would exceed Ajay's rank. They were about to break into a heated argument, but Arnov settled them down and kindly asked Netanya for a briefing of the situation. She heard that an intruder managed to infiltrate the school and somehow snuck into the archives. When the school security caught wind of his presence, they attempted to stop him, but they were all defeated. Arnov felt a bit of relief when Netanya reported that no one was severely hurt, but he was worried that the intruder was on the loose. In contrast, Ajay confidently told Arnov not to worry, as the enforcers would probably have the investigation wrapped up soon and the intruder arrested. Ajay's excitement would be doused as one of the elite-ranking student of Diamondvale heard his silly comment. The girl's name was Harshitha, who was in the highest rank, Diamond, and arguably the top student in the entire school. Her mere presence left Ajay and Netanya silent, but Arnov spoke up, asking her to explain the situation. Instead of giving them answers, she asked if any of them knew how the Diamondvale defense system worked. Ajay proudly told her he did, but then whispered over to Netanya to have her reply for him. Netanya pushed her glasses up and then went into lecture mode. She explained in great detail how the defense system in Diamondvale is powered by the geode stones throughout the entire campus. It has a special defense recognition system that will only respond against people who aren't residents of the school. Harshitha was somewhat impressed with Netanya, but she told the Ruby student she was missing a crucial detail, which broke her spirit. That was when Arnov began thinking, and he realized what Harshitha was getting at. Last night, there were no sound of any alarms from the defense system. That meant that whoever broke into the archives was someone within Diamondvale. Ajay began to panic and asked the most glaring question, if Arnov's big examination would be cancelled tomorrow. But before things could escalate, an announcement was made to everyone. It called for the students to resume their regular school routine as the investigation continued. Many of the students, including Ajay and Netanya, left for their classes. Arnov was about to leave, but Harshitha had some final words for him. She bid the Emerald rank student good luck for his examination tomorrow, as he would face one of her lower ranked classmates. She then told Arnov to be careful who he put his trust into before leaving the scene. Arnov was left more confused hearing those words. After the investigation was completed, the captain of the enforcers, wearing an S emblem on his shoulder, entered the headmaster's office. He presented the information they uncovered, but what was strange was that they found nothing missing from the archives. When asked by Volis if they had any suspects to who the intruder could be, the leader replied with none. The headmaster was about to tell his officer to leave, but the captain had one last piece of information. He relayed to Volis that out of all the enforcers that engaged the enemy, only the rookie was able to land the hit. Volis thanked the captain, who left the room. Left alone in his office, Headmaster Volis stared out of the window. The last bit of information that the investigator gave him piqued his interest and gave him a slight clue as to who sent the intruder.